The radical left, the Marxists, the anarchists, the agitators, the looters, and people who, in many instances, have absolutely no clue what they are doing.
5 teens between the ages of 15 and 17 were charged with numerous rape, sodomy, and assault counts.
Who were eventually convicted, even though none of them did it.
And they made up all of these stories to get their arrests and their convictions.
They were known as the Central Park Five. Now they are the Exonerated Five.
If you're one of those guys with long hair down to your shoulders and you're walking around flicking your hair, it is the biggest portrayal of weakness a man can exhibit.
We need to give CPR dummies tits. After I posted this video, men flooded my comment section saying they would rather leave a woman to die than risk potentially being accused of something inappropriate, and that giving dummies breasts wouldn't change that. So I'd like to say 2 things. Firstly, there is not a single recorded case of anyone being charged with SA from giving CPR. Secondly, studies have shown that practicing on female dummies almost doubles a person's confidence in performing CPR on women.
I pledge allegiance to the past, to the names etched in stone and the blood that seeped into the soil so that someone like me could speak without a muzzle, so that someone like me could write without permission. I pledge allegiance to the ones who marched barefoot until their souls matched the cracked pavement, to the ones who sang freedom through swollen lips, to the ones who believed in a country that didn't believe in them. But not here. Not now, not to this. This is the divided states of America where the stars have dimmed and the stripes feel like bars, where children go to school and don't always come home, where the word safe only applies when it's convenient and the word control only applies when we're talking about books, about bodies, about love. Here, thoughts and prayers roll off tongues faster than policy ever will, sent from the lips of leaders who wouldn't spit on us if we were on fire unless it was for the photo op. I pledge allegiance to the republic for which it falls. One nation, under the thumb of a dictator draped in nostalgia unrecognizable in the mirror. With liberty as illusion, with justice bought and sold, with freedom rebranded as merchandise slapped onto hats, shirts, bumper stickers. Tell me, what good is freedom if you can't taste it on an empty stomach? What good is liberty if it expires before it reaches the oppressed? Indivisible, they say, but the cracks are canyons now. The anthem rings hollow, a melody floating above fields sown with broken promises. And me, I lower my hand from my chest because to pledge allegiance is to lie, and I've told enough lies just trying to survive. I will not pledge allegiance to a flag that waves above graves it refused to protect, above bodies it deemed expendable. Instead, I pledge allegiance to truth, to memory, to the possibility of something better than this. Our Father, who art in heaven, would not stand for bigotry. He would not kneel to it, and that is the difference between him and some of you, who drape your hate in scripture, who build your churches out of bullets and call them sanctuaries. If heaven exists, it will not look like this place. It will not have borders that slice the poor from opportunity. It will not sell salvation to the highest bidder. It will not silence children with assault rifles and then call it freedom. America wants to pretend it is holy, but it worships power, sacrifices its people, and calls the altar patriotism. So no, I will not pledge allegiance. I will not stitch my tongue to a hymn that has already been drowned out by the truth. I will not bow to a flag that flutters proudly over centuries of graves, over chains, over internment camps, over pipelines that cut the veins of the earth. This country has always been breaking, but what it's best at is convincing you that the sound is just fireworks.
Some of y'all are clawing your way out of the alt-right pipeline right now going, woo! Wasn't that scary and difficult to avoid? No! I ruined every vibe in middle school with my SJW bullshit.
Personligen vill jag inte dela vad jag utsattes för. För jag vill inte att det ska bli rubriker. Greta har torterats. För det är inte det som är historien här. Men jag kan berätta ett exempel som jag tycker visar inställningen. Vi fortsatte be folk om de livsnödvändiga mediciner. Folk svimmade hela tiden. Och när vi bad om läkare och de här livsnödvändiga medicinerna så satte de upp till 60 personer i jättesmå burar och sa att de skulle gasa oss många gånger. Ett av många exempel, men det förklarar ungefär inställningen som de hade mot oss.
Don't go to war for that cis man, he is gonna leave you chopped and screwed. Screwed, leave you for a girl too.
Hi guys, we've got a really big problem. I've just watched the Green Party's new political video and their new leader, Zach Polanski, is very normal. He's really worryingly quite normal. This is it. I just thought he was going to be another awkward weirdo like the rest of us because he opened with that cornflakes joke.
I remember I used to wake up with this hopeful feeling. Not like I was in a cornflakes advert or anything.
No, I was like, boom, lock in, we've got another socially awkward nerd on our hands. But then someone starts playing a piano. And I can't explain it, but all of the awkwardness goes away and I want to start listening to him. I know, honestly, it's freaking me out. There's this bit where he's talking about taxing the billionaires and he walks to the left.
They lay their heads on the pillows, just like us.
And then he just walks straight back to the right again for absolutely no reason.
And when they wake up, without working a third job,
That's the thing, I didn't think it looked weird. It didn't look weird, it looked compelling. Yes, of course he does that weird stare into the distance that all politicians do.
Beautiful neighbourhood could
You know, and he somehow made that look natural. Like when Keir Starmer did it, there was a kid that flew by on his bicycle, followed by his tiny little brother on a funny little scooter. Do you remember that?
We faced huge challenges as a family.
Didn't happen to Polanski, did it? No, he looked cool. He looked sexy. Genuinely, there's a bit in the video where Zach Polanski does a mic drop with his body.
It's obscene.
When he did it, I threw my phone on the ground and gave him a standing ovation. I can't explain it. We are in trouble, I'm telling you.
Is it an addiction?
Is it an addiction? No, I don't think I think it's an addiction. I think it does put me like...
We need to ban glasses and we need to ban optometry and so-called vision affirming care. Biologically, you can't see. Oh, it makes your life better. I don't give a fuck. Okay, it's not natural.
What's your favorite Pop-Tart?
Obviously, it's the strawberry one, but there's...
That's such a basic fucking bitch answer.
All right, you want a real answer, Joey?
Yes.
The 2002 tie-in merch Pop-Tarts that came out for the Spider-Man movie. Look it up. Those are...
But Portland is unbelievable what's going on in Portland. The destruction of the city. Well, I'm going to look at it now because I didn't know that was still going on. This has been going on for years. So we'll be able to stop.
It's so hot in October. Yeah, it's because you're using generative AI.
Yeah, this is why we were canceling indie authors who were using generative AI to make their book covers and edit their books. Oh, but it's so hard being an indie author. I can't afford... If you can't afford to pay human beings, don't publish a book. You are literally killing the planet.
This is the darkest shade. This is the brand new House Labs Precision Scope Shaping Balm Contour Stick. Get into that shade. Gaga. This is the darkest shade. Can it really be got into? Gaga! Gaga! House Labs, are you kidding me? I genuinely feel like this applicator is perfect because you can really you see how I just did that nose? Yeah. This is the second to darkest shade, which also, hello, second to darkest shade? And this is the darkest shade. Don't you ever play with Lady, House Labs. Get into how this blends out. Like, that is just a blurry blend. Sculpted for absolutely no reason but to be sculpted. Gaga. This is a contour launch.
I'm a trans man. I do think we should protect biological women. I'm gonna protect biological women so hard that even when I'm 5 years on T with a full beard, fallow, like I got a penis and shit, I'ma still keep pissing in the women's restroom. And I'm gonna sign up for women's sports.
Oh my God.
Where's the vehicular traffic code? You guys look alive and terrible.
And I stand by what I have said and stood for since I became an activist at the age of 13. I will continue to fight for a free world, a world free of all forms of oppression and racism, where we put human and planetary well-being over short-term economic profit and geopolitical control for a few. And that might sound naive, but I would any day choose being seen as naive over having double standards and not doing anything in the face of injustice. And I urge everyone to join the global uprising for justice, freedom and equality, and to apply real pressure on our governments and institutions to fulfill their legal obligations to ensure human rights for everyone. We have truth, morale, international law, justice, love, history, and solidarity of the world, as well as basic fucking common sense on our side. The war criminals have hate, lies, and weapons. Justice will prevail. Free Palestine.
Girl, I gotta go. I'm finished with the show. And if you wanna